Good morning. Today in Business Success in Six with Stacie, I have John Cameron here from Milwaukee Outdoor Indoor Exchange. John, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. So we are really interested in learning all about your business. You're in Bayview, and I'm going to ask you 6 questions in about 6 minutes. Is that okay with you?
That's great. Thank you.
Awesome. Cool. So when people ask you about your business, how do you describe it?
Well, I'm a buy, sell, trade, exchange outdoor gear store. So we buy, sell, trade, exchange anything outdoor gear. We're trying to prolong the life expectancy of the products. So and offset kind of a fast fashion catastrophe. So I just say that we are a reused gear store.
That is awesome. So tell me a little bit more specifically about the products that you try and exchange.
So, I mean, for example, I'm wearing a goose down. It took a duck and its feathers to make this jacket. Um, they're not expendable, so let's make sure that we prolong the life of our goose downs and not let them sit in the closets and like let them keep people warm. If we're gonna, donate them to a clothing drive. I don't care. Like, let's just make sure that they continue to live their life expectancy.
Absolutely. Do you take donations?
Yeah, yeah, we do.
Very cool.
We
So
also provide consignment, so we like to pay you as well.
awesome. Well, that is wonderful. And it's so great for the environment and maybe for people that can't always afford brand new things like that as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, we make the prices accessible, and we have a reduction every month from when an item comes in to where prices get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper.
Okay. Very interesting. So what were your plans when you started your business and how has that changed?
My plans are to create a community. We didn't have much of a community. We moved here right before COVID, and then COVID happened, and we made a baby, and that's just all she wrote. We didn't have time for anyone else, and we just went inward and built an empire. My wife has two operating businesses, and I have one, and we're how it's changed is when I first started this, I thought I was gonna be like a completely kind of like friendly pawn shop environment, like a not kind of skeezy kind of pawn where I could have sold Makita tools and outdoor like kind of stuff, like big tool section, big gear section. And I've really honed it right down to outdoor gear and survivalist stuff. So I can provide solar arrays and cook stoves and stuff for a real off the grid environment. Or I can just give you a nice North Face backpack.
Wonderful. That is incredible. What is the biggest way that you impact the community? And obviously, you're impacting the community in so many ways. What would you say the biggest way is right now?
Financial and economic goals that I have. My financial and economic goals are to keep money circulating in our community and allow it to flourish inside of the community. So I write checks to people all the time for doing consignment with me. Here's $100. Here's $300. Here's $52. I have a local author on my shelf. I charge her like less than $1 a book to make sure her books are on display at my store because I value what she does. So we have a lot of local artists and vendors come out for parties once a month and just expose them. Bicycle mechanics, jewelers, estheticians, uh, you know, anybody almost. And we
Wow.
provide a space for local art. Indoor, outdoor is outdoor gear. Indoor is local art. So call out to artists. We want to put your stuff on the shelves.
So it really seems like when I asked you that question, the biggest way you impact the community, really your business is community. Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's the goal. We do stroller walks every Sunday for anybody that has a kid inside of a stroller, men, women, whatever. It's a 45-minute intentional walk provided by my wife, Miki, at Miki Muscle. She is co-owner of the store, obviously. And so Sunday, she provides a free walk to neighbors and the 45-minute,
Wow.
quick, intentional, strong stretch, run, short distance, and then let the kids play after that 45-minute jaunt.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun and so great. I know as a mom of three, you definitely need that time outdoors with your kids and with other community too.
And
So
it's free. We just want to make that happen. It's all about community. That's our goal.
that gives me goosebumps. Thank you for doing that.
We don't
What
know
is
what it
one
looks like yet.
challenge? What's one challenge that you have faced that other business owners could learn from you?
You know, doubt
Mm.
undisputably. Like you just doubt yourself, you doubt your decisions. I'm a father, I take care of my family. Like, okay, I'm gonna spend every single cent we have, family, on this idea, and it's scary. It's terrifying, and you want to backpedal. You want to go get a night job, or like go become an electrician with a, just get that like security, that pension, stuff that I had just last year. And no, absolutely not. That's not what I'm doing. I'm going to create a beautiful future with all those options, and I'm going to bring the community with me to do it.
I have never heard that answer, but I absolutely understand and agree that we have to overcome that doubt, and just, you have your goal, you set it, and you're going for it, and you can see that and hear that in your voice.
The doubt comes from outside too. Inside's its own conflict, obviously, but you can look at your mother and she worries about you. Oh my God, you're going to do what? That's not, your family, your aunts, your friends are like, that sounds crazy. Well, yeah. And that's why there's not one around here.
Brilliant. Yeah, you're right. Indoor or inside and external things can really play a part, but again, having that right mindset, you've got it. That's awesome. What does the future look like for you, and do you have an exit plan?
No exit plan yet. I'm going all in. I could be like a really old man in some suspenders and some blue jeans working at the counter at this job, and that my daughter can grow into this if she wants to. I can bring on community. So my plan is to scale. My plan is to scale. Just of last week, I got in the ability to grab over 900 brands of brand new items. 2 months ago, I was a used store. I am an official dealer for BioLite, Nemo, Clean Canteen, Northern Light Shoes, so many more, Grand Trunk. I'm directly working with them, so anything that I can get from them, I can get. And so the deal is, I'm going to scale this thing. I'm going to scale it to where I already outgrew my little store in 2 months, and I'm going to scale it to the point where we have kayak company, like I was saying earlier, to where we have adventure groups, to where we help like schools, I don't know yet. I'm ready to blow this thing up. I have the potential. It just comes down to capital. Let me grow a little capital, and I'm going to open a bigger store. I have goals of being able to give people health insurance. I mean, that's one of my most basic goals. Maybe someday I can give somebody health insurance. That's cool.
That is incredible. Seriously, it sounds like over and over again, community is your thing, and giving back and making sure that people have those basic things that they need. So thank you for that. So with that, all subjects open, what inspires you most?
Oh gosh, my family. I almost lost my life and to cancer, and my family.
Wow.
So besides my family, the community, building these connections, that's important to me. I think that all of us need it. Not many of us know how to find it. I'm extremely chatty. I'm extremely open, and I struggle with it. I can't imagine what it's like for anyone that has less of a capacity for communication than me. And so if we can bring anybody together, in any way, shape, or form, that's what inspires me. I want to see people in inner tubes floating on the water, laughing their hearts out. That's cool. And my wife, I wanted to start my businesses, and my wife didn't scale her businesses immediately and start these LLCs while raising our kid, and while I was out working on the road as a photographer. My wife, my experiences, and then providing experiences to people through nature, just reconnecting, getting away from our cell phones, getting away from our TVs, whatever source of information shut it off for a minute, just for a couple days, maybe a day. That's it. That's community.
That's beautiful. Absolutely. And I've heard through experiences, when you think back to them, you actually grow your experiences, you grow fonder of those memories than other things. So very, very inspiring. We wish you the best. I know you're going to do great. Thank you so much for your time today, John. And if they want to visit you, we'll put your website link below and your contact information so they can come to your store.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah, have a great day.